What's going on, guys? Today is July the 18th, 2012, and I've smoked about maybe 15, 20 cigarettes in the past 5 months. For me, that's a really big deal. I've been using the Nick Stick still. I'm not sure if you've watched my previous videos, but it's had my ups and downs with it. I bought a different Nick Stick called a Tank, and I did not like it. The Tank right here. The Tank cartridges you refill from the top, and they have a mouthpiece, and the atomizer has a little point inside of it. It punctures that hole, and you don't have to really refill it that much. It's really, really big. I liked it for about a week or two until it started leaking, and that's happened to me with three of them. I purchased three of the tanks, and they all three leaked. Right now, though, I'm just using the 510, the one that I've been using for the past 5 months, but this is $16 for one battery and one atomizer. I've got three of these. I have three atomizers and three batteries, three chargers. So I always have one charged and ready. When I need to go somewhere, I have them all charged, and I'll just stick them in my little bag, and I won't have to worry about recharging them on the go. I have a number of e-liquids. I have Decaying Menthol, Horsepower, which is like an energy drink, Decaying Coffee, Decaying Tobacco, and I have USA Mix. Out of all these, my favorite one is probably the tobacco and the menthol. The only problem I'm having right now, though, is my taste buds are a little out of it when it comes to the menthol and the USA Mix. Because before I bought the tobacco, I had purchased one bottle of this tobacco before, and after that first bottle, I switched to menthol and USA Mix, and I love them. So that was my all-day vape. I'd usually smoke menthol and USA Mix throughout the day, but after a while they started getting kind of old on my taste buds, so I couldn't really taste them. It's coming back to me a little bit. I can still taste them a little bit, but it's not as good of a taste as when I first got them. I'm trying to take a break on them, and I've been using my tobacco and my horsepower and my coffee. The horsepower and the coffee, they're okay. I don't really care for them as an all-day vape. If I had to smoke this for about 3 days, I'd probably shoot myself. And I did do that actually before I bought the tobacco. Um, Whenever my taste buds did go out, I started smoking the horsepower because it was my other bottle that I don't really use, and I used quite a bit of it. As you can see, it was full. Smoked on that for about 5 days, and then when my taste buds started coming back, I smoked on this, and I decided my taste buds still weren't fresh enough to that flavor, so I went out and bought tobacco flavor, which I really enjoy. Um, I told myself I wasn't gonna buy e-liquids from my tobacco store anymore because they're a little high. This little bottle right here is $8, and that's a 5 milliliter bottle. Not that bad of a deal considering this will last me about almost 2 weeks. Um, the only reason it's not lasting me, I mean, there's still quite a bit left in there. I have 2 days worth of smoking it. Um, the beauty of these is that this little bottle right here contains about 10 packs of cigarettes. A 10 milliliter bottle contains about um, so 10 milliliter bottle contains about, on the website it says 2 weeks for a 2 pack a day or 1 pack a day smoker, so I would say about 17, 18 packs of cigarettes, and this is about 9 to 10 packs of cigarettes. I purchased a 30 milliliter bottle offline last week, and it should be coming in any day this week or next week, and that's a lot. That's a lot of cigarettes. 30 milliliters is, let's see, 18 times 3, 24. It's about 50, 60 packs of cigarettes. I also purchased a 10 milliliter bottle of Winston, and the 30 milliliter bottle was a Turkish Blend Camel. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna start buying them offline because I only spent $11 on a 30 milliliter bottle when I paid $9 for this with the tax added on. It's $8 without tax, but with the tax it's almost $10. So I saved a lot of money on that online purchase. I did notice that the tobacco does taste fairly similar to the USA mix. USA mix kind of smells really, really extremely sweet to me, and the tobacco smells more like a, I don't know, I can't really explain it. Tobacco tastes a little less rough than the USA mix does. The USA mix is really rough on your throat, and that's why I liked it because it's 24 milligrams. And these little bottles they only sell them in 18 milligrams. But the bottles I purchased online are 32 milligrams, so it's going to be a killer on my throat. Um, so hopefully that'll be pretty nice, having a higher strength of nicotine. But all in all, I do recommend e-cigs, any type. Um, I do really enjoy the Nick Stick. I don't know if they sell them where you guys live, but they're very cheap. They're inexpensive. The battery lasts a long time. The atomizer, um, I don't know how long the atomizer really lasts. I've had 4 atomizers. I have 3 good ones right now. My first one, somehow I crushed the bridge inside. I don't know how I did, but there's supposed to be a bridge that goes like this, and it was flattened. Last time I looked inside of it, it was flat down. So whenever I would fill up my cartridge, um, I would barely get any smoke, so I had to start dropping it, which is when you take this off and you just drop it straight in the atomizer. It gives you a stronger nicotine and stronger vapor, but I don't recommend it that much simply because you'll waste a lot of vapor or waste a lot of e-liquid. 3 drops goes pretty fast. I mean, 3 drops is like maybe 1 cigarette if you drop it straight into the atomizer, and you'll use a lot of it in one day. So that's why I like refilling the cartridges myself. Now, many of you are probably thinking how old I am. Maybe not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm 17. I know it's kind of hard to believe that I'm already smoking an e-cig. Um, I started smoking when I was 15, and it wasn't that bad. I have to say it wasn't that bad, but I started hanging out with some people at my concerts because we played shows almost every weekend in a band. Me and my friends did, and they would start smoking outside, so I go outside and start smoking with them. It's just a social thing. And eventually, I started smoking every day at my house, and anywhere I could be, I'd start smoking. When I started driving my car around that I got, it went off the hook. Every time I got in the car, light up a cigarette. And a lot of people that don't smoke don't understand that younger people like myself, they think that they don't get addicted. Well, that's bullshit because you do get addicted. I don't know what I would do without this Nick Stick. I'd probably throw a fit. There's actually been a couple times where I've lost mine, and this is before I had 3 Nick Sticks. I only had 1 battery and 1 atomizer. I dropped it in the parking lot. Right when I got in my car, I started driving, reached down for it because I would always smoke when I'm driving, and I was like, "Oh my God, where the fuck did it go?" So I ran back to the parking lot and I searched for about 10 minutes till I found it. I was freaking out. So people who don't smoke don't say shit about not being addicted and it's just all in the mind and stuff. It's an addiction and it's serious. Um, smoking kills I think 200 something thousand a year, maybe more than that. I'm not sure, but smoking is very serious, and that's why I recommend using an electronic cigarette to quit. It tastes better. It's better on your health. It doesn't make you feel like shit. I remember when I smoked a pack a day, and I smoked a pack a day for about a year and a half, and I did not like it. There was a certain point to where I was just like, you know what? I don't like smoking cigarettes. They taste terrible. Make my fucking clothes smell terrible. My girlfriend would always tell me you smell like shit. She didn't want to kiss me. She didn't want to cuddle with me or anything because I smell bad. I mean, it makes your clothes smell like cat piss. It's terrible. This has no smell unless you blow it in someone's face directly, and it really doesn't smell like anything but your breath and the flavor. It just like if you're smoking coffee, it'll smell like a fucking cup of coffee. So yeah, I really do recommend this for people who are trying to quit. I don't want anybody to die from smoking. People are not going to give up smoking though. Some people will, some people won't. But you're never going to stop people from smoking cigarettes. You're never going to stop people from doing drugs, alcohol, blah 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 blah. But that's just the way it works. But this is just one of those things to the people who do want to quit. I do recommend getting it. I don't recommend chewing gum. My dad has been chewing nicotine gum for about 4 years. He quit smoking about 3 years ago, and he tried the nicotine gum, and he started smoking again. Then he tried the patch, didn't work, and then eventually, my mom just told him, you need to quit. So, the woman's kind of in charge. You know how it goes. But he quit, but he smokes, not smokes, he chews about 20 pieces of nicotine gum a day, maybe even more. And those nicotine packs are not cheap. Not cheap. This shit right here is so much cheaper than that nicotine gum. He buys that nicotine gum and it costs about $42 for about 100 pieces, I think. That's a lot of money considering how much he chews. So I already told my dad, I was like, why don't you just use one of these? Because they're the ones that bought me these. Um, you know, they knew that I was smoking, and I got in trouble for it in the past. And they eventually got to the point where, we're not going to stop him. We're not going to be able to stop him, so we'll try to help him quit. So they told me, you can go buy an e-cig, and they're letting me continue using it, so I'm going to continue using it. When I turn 18, I don't plan on smoking. I absolutely fucking hate it. I can't stand the smell of cigarettes anymore. It makes me want to throw up. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm just giving you all a little update on how it's going with the Nick stick and how long I've been using it and how it works. So I like it. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Thanks.